this course will last about 6 weeks. But I like to throw out some books that we will to kind of keep you going and keep you motivated. There's some of them are challenging reads, or some of them are pretty good. But the book we will be coming out of is Basil Davidson's Lost Cities of Africa. This is the book we're going to use for night school, y'all. This is the one. Do I have one? Sure do. I got it while I was at Paul Quinn College, learning and studying, getting my history degree on, right? So that is a good book. Lost Cities of Africa. Sometimes when we deal with African history, we kind of go over major regions or just Africa as a whole, which is fine. But let's highlight some major cities. Lost Cities of Africa. I have the revised edition by Basil Davidson. All right, here's another one real quick. History of Africa by Kevin Shillington. That's another good one. Okay, you can't go wrong with these two. The History of Africa, of course, deals with the continent as a whole from, say, the ancient times all the way up until, I think, this edition to the 1980s. Very good book. Very good book. Even though it's a book written by an individual, but it kind of breaks things down as like a textbook, where Davidson has it straight through like a nonfiction book, historical fiction, historical book. So, but Shillington's work, History of Africa, it reads or has a feel or a flow of a textbook. All right. Here's one more. Oh, I got to keep it up here. I got to keep it. Okay. That is Dr. Ben's work. If I can get my face off the screen here, Dr. Ben's work, The Black Man of the Nile and His Family. That is a important body of work. Okay. You can't just sit there and read that in a month. That's more like a workbook. I have this up here. Why? Because it's a continuation. It's something that you can go into and study and review it, reread it over and over again, and you always get something new. So it is a heavy read. It really is, but it is I would say go through it like a workbook. You know, something you always have. Okay, so the main book we're coming out of is Lost Cities of Africa. Some other good readings: History of Africa by Kevin Shillington, and of course Dr. Ben's work. Matter of fact, anything by Dr. Ben is A1. All right. And a bonus, okay? I've been getting a few other bonuses. Much love to the fam out there. A few bonuses. Let me see. Let me click this button here. Bam. The Destruction of Black Civilization by Chancellor Williams. That right there. Yeah. That's the truth right there. That is a bonus, okay? He does not discriminate as to who's right, who's wrong. Sometimes we would kind of gloss over history and romanticize it and say, hey, this group of people did no wrong and everybody else was trash. Oh no, he said, bro, we did some wrong too. But it was to the point to where our civilization, because of the infighting, because of we was going at it, we lost some things. But I believe we're going to get them back. All right. So check it out. All right. Now, but I got a question. What are your books for this semester, for this fall? What are your readings? You can comment, on YouTube. You can share that information. What are your books for this fall? I shared you mine. All right. It's only fair, right? So it's only fair that we all get in on this, right? So, but remember the books, Lost Cities of Africa, History of Africa, and Dr. Ben's work, The Black Man of the Nile and His Family, and the bonus, The Destruction of Black Civilization by Chancellor Williams. But more specifically, get ready, okay? This today is a getting to know you kind of introductory situation. This is like the first day of school. We're not going to go over a lot of things, but I would like for you to get that book or get an understanding. We're going to crisscross Africa. This is for real. Okay, a lot of people say, why you only deal with Sudan? Or why you always deal with Kemet? Or why you always deal with this? No, we are touching major cities, major empires all over the continent, even Congo, down to South Africa, all the way up north to Fez, is going down. So, but how long do we have? It's only going to be 6 weeks, y'all. Okay. This is the last session, I think, before it gets too cold, before November. So, but I want everybody to get in on this. Much love to the fam. And I really appreciate you guys. You guys don't know. So, but check it out. All right. I hope once again all is well with you. So we're going to touch on major concepts in the lost cities of Africa. Am I going to read this thing cover to cover? No, I am not, because you guys are way too intelligent for that, right? Read it along with me. We're going to highlight a few things, hashtag a few things, whatever. We're going to deal with major concepts in this book. We're going to deal with key ideas from each chapter. And so what's next? We will see you next week. It's going down. Yesterday I had a meeting, so I could not really kick off on a Monday like I like. But yeah, we will be putting stuff back out there on podcasts. We are everywhere now, even in Saudi Arabia and Germany. We are everywhere. And so I really appreciate that. We're going to post this. It will be every week. Podcast, it will be Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And then YouTube, it will be Saturday. So if you are listening on podcast, yeah, check it out on YouTube. We on same thing, King Cam Ujumbe on YouTube, and read something. Okay, read a little bit, rest a little bit. I know I should be taking this advice myself, but guess what? I break my own rules all the time. It is what it is. But I really appreciate you guys. You guys are listening to King Cam Ujumbe podcast. Ujumbe means message. And today's message is welcome to night school. This is an introductory course overall, but we're going to be dealing with the lost cities of Africa. All right. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one.